Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another meal plan and grocery haul video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my meal plan for the week. I'm going to share with you a very small Instacart Publix delivery haul that I had. And I also am going to share with you a small Sam's Club haul as well as a Grove delivery. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kristi. I'm currently following the WW Blue program, but on my channel, I do provide points for all three programs, and I also share calories as well. So I'm going to start with the meal plan, and I still get continued to ask about my recipe binder. I will link this down below. I did a video just showing how I do my own recipe binder, just using a very cheap binder and some free printables that I have on my website. You're more than welcome to go there and print those. They're free. I'll link those down in the description box as well. But I just use a very cheap binder and some sheet protectors and just go through and put my recipes in there. This week for meal prep, I'm really gonna hope to get a meal prep done. I'm gonna have my grandson overnight, so I'm not sure what time he's gonna be leaving, but I'm gonna do the best I can to get a meal prep out. So this week for breakfast prep, I'm gonna do something completely different than I've ever done. I found a recipe for biscuits and gravy bake. This was, let me see, I think it was called the skinniest dish. Yes, this is the skinniest dish. I can't say that fast. The skinniest, the skinniest dish.com. I don't know how she says that, but this looked really good. It's a biscuits and gravy bake, and it looked really good. So I'm going to do that for breakfast, and that will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So if you're new to my channel, I meal prep for my husband and I, and we just do 3 days for breakfast and 3 days for lunch as far as like eating the same thing. Sometimes during the week, one of those will get bumped to a different day, but I always just put them on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I used to meal prep like all 5 days, and what we found was we were wasting a lot of food because there were days that we either didn't eat breakfast or something just got bumped. So that's why I just do it for the 3 days. And then later in the week, we plan something else. So that will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for breakfast. The points on those are 7 points on all programs, 273 calories. And then I'll be having 2 cups of coffee. My coffee is 2 points. I just use the Coffee Mate French Vanilla Sugar-Free Creamer in it. So those will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to have my Fiber One cereal. I had that this past week, and I really miss having my cereal. So I just use Fiber One, and that is 2 points. Honestly, I forget how many calories it is. I'll pop it up on the screen. And then I just have that with unsweetened almond milk. I just do a half a cup, so it's 0 points or 15 calories. And then I have a banana with it and my coffee. And of course the banana if you're counting calories. Any of the fruits and vegetables, if you're counting calories, I really don't give the points because obviously on WW it's 0 for us. When you're counting calories, it just really depends on how much you have of it. And then Friday, I think I'm gonna just do a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin. It's basically just Canadian bacon, egg, and cheese on a muffin. Really easy to make. And those are 5 points on blue and purple, 7 points on green, and 253 calories. And all of these recipes will be linked down in the description box below as well. And then for lunch this week, I am going to do Santa Fe chicken. This is a skinny taste recipe that looked really good. It is 0 points on blue and purple, 4 points on green, and 183 calories. So I think I'm going to serve that over some brown rice, which is 3 points on blue and green and 0 points on purple. And if you're counting calories, 90 calories for half a cup. That will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for lunch. Thursday and Friday for lunch, I'm actually teleworking those days, I believe. I think I'm getting back to teleworking a couple days a week. And I think we're just gonna throw together some BLTs. Those are gonna be about 5 points, just depends what we put on them. Sometimes I'll put mayonnaise on my bread, sometimes I don't. And it also depends on what type of bread you use. The bread that I use is typically 1 point per slice. So if you're counting calories, again, that's really gonna depend on the brands you use and how much you're using of it. And then for dinners this week, I'm planning on a little bit different again. Usually salmon is on Monday nights. We didn't have salmon at all last week, but Monday night I'm gonna do leftover pot roast. We are having pot roast on Sunday, so we're gonna do leftover pot roast for dinner. That one is 4 points on all programs. This is actually an Instant Pot recipe, and I think that I have a video out there. The recipe itself is actually a recipe from Pioneer Woman. So I'll be sure to link that down below as well. And then I'll just have potatoes with that for 3 points, 0 if you're on purple. And then again, calories just depends how many you have of those. And then carrots is 0. Tuesday night, we're gonna do salmon, and I think we're up to the basil parmesan salmon. So I typically have like 4 salmons that I kind of alternate. This is 3 points on blue and purple and 6 points on green. I had tweaked this recipe a while back because I used a bigger portion of the salmon at the time, but now I've pretty much scaled it back, and the way that I do it is pretty much like Skinny Taste, so I'm just gonna link you to her recipe. So 3 points on blue, purple, 6 on green, and 289 calories. And since I'm doing rice with the lunches this week, I'm just gonna do asparagus and broccoli as a side for that one. Normally I do rice with that, but this week I won't. Wednesday night, I'm gonna do mozzarella stuffed pork chops. This is such a super easy recipe. You just literally put a little bit of mozzarella inside a pork chop, like cut a slit in it, put some mozzarella in there, sprinkle it with some breadcrumbs and air fry it. Or you can put it in the oven as well, but it's so easy to make. 6 points on all programs, 170 calories. And again, I'm not gonna do a starch since I'm having the rice for lunch, and we're gonna do roasted Brussels sprouts and butternut squash that night. Thursday night, I'm gonna do sloppy Joe casserole. I actually did this one for a meal prep before, I believe. This is 4 points on blue, 2 points on purple, 6 points on green if you use ground turkey breast. If you wanna use ground beef, I do have both recipes on my website, one for ground turkey, one for ground beef, and I have the nutritional facts. So if you want to do it with ground beef, then the points are there as well. And for the ground turkey version is 245 calories. And then Friday night, I think I'm going to do mushroom cap pizzas. Let me show you what these look like. They are so good. You just use a mushroom cap and just load it up with whatever you want on it. But it is so good. That one comes out to 148 calories, 2 points on all programs. So that's just for one. So usually I will have 2 of them. So it's 4 points for 2. Or if you are counting calories, you're still looking at under 300 for a dinner. I usually have like a salad or something on the side with that one. And now that I think of it, when I said salad in the BLTs, I did not get lettuce on my grocery haul. So I'll either have to pick up some lettuce or we'll end up having to do something later in the week. The weekends, I don't typically plan ahead. My husband usually likes to grill or put something in the smoker on the weekends. So I don't usually plan for the weekend. We just usually wait until closer to the end of the week. Like usually Fridays, we'll decide what we're gonna do. But the taco spaghetti that I made for the lunches this past week was so good that I'm really wanting to do it for a dinner. I originally had planned on doing it for a dinner this weekend, but decided I'm gonna wait until next weekend. We're gonna do the pot roast this weekend. So I think I'm gonna do the taco spaghetti next weekend, next Sunday for dinner. And Tiffany, I think I'm gonna do it the way you did it with using broth instead of water and using Parmesan in place of the Velveeta shreds. For my snacks, typically I have pretty much the same snacks, but I've been really doing good at night and not snacking as much. But these are typically what I have: fruit, pudding cups, which are 2 points or 70 calories, popcorn or yogurt. And I just do my popcorn in the microwave. It's not the microwave like the store-bought popcorn. It's actually the kernels. I use the kernels, but I have a glass popcorn popper that I bought from Amazon, and I use that to make that. And then my yogurts are 2 points or I think 80 calories. I just use the Dannon Light and Fit yogurt. I have a couple of those left. I still have some fruit left from last week. I have some kiwi, so I'm probably just going to do that if I want to do snacks this week. And I call them snacks, but really those are like snacks / desserts. So usually if I'm like craving a dessert, I'll do my pudding mixture. I mix the pudding with some whipped topping and PB2 and just kind of make a dessert with that. So that's my meal plan for the week. So now let me show you my grocery hauls. All right, here's my little tiny Publix haul. Like I said, very small Publix haul this week. So starting down here with the vegetables, I got some Brussels sprouts, some asparagus, a couple heads of broccoli, and then I got some frozen corn, a couple cans of regular corn. This kind we like to use just to eat, and then this kind I use in recipes. And then for the breakfast, I got these buttermilk grands. The recipe for the breakfast calls for 7.5 ounce can, and it said that they sell them in a 4-pack. I cannot find those anywhere. So I got this. This is, I think, like 10 ounces. Yeah, this is 10.2 ounces. So I'll just take a little bit out of it. or maybe I'll plug it in and just see if it makes a difference in the recipe. And for these, it's 6 points for one of the biscuits, but I'm going to be using it in the recipe, so not necessarily having a biscuit. If you're counting calories, these are 180 calories for a biscuit. I also got some brown rice. These are just the cups. These are actually 7 points for a cup, or 220 calories. Usually we just have a half a cup portion, so it ends up being 3 points or 110 calories. And if you are in purple, that is 0 points. I also got some of this Genio turkey sausage. This is the lean turkey sausage. This is 2 points for 2 ounces. If you're counting calories, 90 calories for 2 ounces. And for the breakfast, McCormick country gravy. This is 1 point for 1 1/3 tablespoons, or 40 calories. I got some potatoes O'Brien with onions and peppers. These are what I use in the sloppy Joe casserole, but you definitely could make your own potatoes for that, and just dice them up real small, put some onions and peppers in there. This is 2 points for 3/4 of a cup, 0 points if you're on purple, and 60 calories. I also got a couple things of whole grain spaghetti. These were on BOGO this week at Publix. And these are 200 calories for 2 ounces, or 5 points, and 0 on purple. And then for my meats, I just needed a couple things. I still have a pretty stocked freezer, but they had some turkey breast on sale, so I went ahead and got some more turkey breast. That's ground turkey breast. For this kind, it's 1 point on green for 4 ounces, 0 on blue and purple, and 130 calories. I also picked up some ground chicken breast. This is 2 points on green for 3 ounces, 0 on blue and purple, and for calories, it's 120 calories for 4 ounces. And then we got some salmon. This is not the wild caught, so if you're on green, wild caught is lower in points, I believe. This is the sustainably farmed. This is 4 ounces for 6 points on green, 0 on blue and purple, and then for calorie counting, I think it's like 200 calories, around 200 calories for 4 ounces of salmon. So that was it for my tiny little Publix haul this week. Okay, so now I want to share with you my Sam's Club haul and my Grove delivery haul. From Sam's Club, I got this great big pork loin. If you've followed me for any amount of time, you know what I do with these. I go through and portion these into individual pork chops and then save one section of it for a pork roast. And I just put them in my vacuum seal bags and put them in my freezer, and I'm good to go. So this is $19.92 for 10 pounds. So pretty good deal there. We got some gum, some of my husband's favorite cheese. This is the Cabot Seriously Sharp. For this kind, it is 4 points for 1 ounce. And for calories is 110 calories. Also got some Duncan Coffee. Many of you know I just got a new Ninja specialty coffee maker. So no more K-cups for us. So then we got some paper towels, some toilet paper, and I will let you know, I've mentioned this in a previous video. If you are one who does not like no-name brand bath tissue, please try this kind. I'm telling you, we are ones who always only used Cottonelle or only used Charmin. We would never use cheap toilet paper, ever. This kind is so good. It's so similar to the Cottonelle, the Charmin, those type of bathroom tissue. So definitely try that. The paper towels, I actually haven't tried those yet. We used to use Viva, and those ones are really expensive. Now we switched to Bounty, but I've had some of you say that these towels from Sam's Clubs are just as good, so I'm gonna try that. And then we also got some paper plates and some water. So that was it from Sam's Club. And then my Grove delivery, I just wanted to share this with you to show some of these things. So I've been using Grove for quite a while. It's actually called, I think, Grove Collaborative. They don't use like the chemicals. They're just like really good on stuff like that. So I've been using them for quite a while because their stuff, their cleaning products and everything is very good price. Like you're not, overpaying for those. I love their Mrs. Meyer's hand soap and dish soap. That's pretty much all I use anymore. So I thought I would share with you what I get. I will put a link down below. So if you're interested in them, I don't know, I'm sure they give me some type of referral thing, but I don't know what it is, but I'll link them down below. I got some glass cleaner. Again, glass cleaner, the only glass cleaner I've ever liked is Windex, but the Method kind works really well. I also they sent me this for free. This is some hand sanitizer gel because when I ordered that the last time, I guess I didn't notice it, but they sent me an email saying they were giving me a free one because the last one didn't have the right amount of the scent in it or something, and it was kind of off, so I didn't even notice. Anyway, then they have these. I love these. These are paw scents. One of them, yeah, this one, lemongrass scented pet stain and odor remover. So I just like to have those. We have 2 dogs and a bird, so I like to have those in the house. But this stuff is really good. My dogs cannot stand taking baths, and so this stuff works really good. It's like dry shampoo for dogs. You just spray it on them and wipe them down with a washcloth, and it makes them smell really good. So that works really good for them. And then I got some hand soap. So I like to leave this hand soap at my kitchen, at my kitchen sink, and then these ones I like for the bathrooms. So I already have one in my bathroom, but I'm putting one in our spare bathroom. And then they have these these are the refills for them. And then this is the dishwasher detergent I use. I like to hand wash my dishes, but there are times where I load my dishwasher. For example, meal prep Sunday, I usually just put everything right in the dishwasher after I'm done meal prepping. So this is the powder that I use for that, and that works pretty good. And then I get these walnut and cellulose scrubber sponges. And I also got a feather duster this time. Got one of those. Also, I got these bags. So y'all know I love my reusable bag. They sell these now. So these are little snack bags. Let's see if I can open it one-handed. They're little snack bags, and they have, like, you can see the bottom is kind of, you know, where it can kind of stand up. So I thought those were perfect. I want to say I paid like $5.99 for 2 of them. So I ordered 4. So I thought they'd be great little snack bags. And then for free, I love these cutting boards. If you spend so much with them, then you get something free. You may have seen me using this cutting board in previous meal preps. This is the second one that I've gotten. I love these little cutting boards. So that's it for my little Sam's Club and Grow Collaborative this week. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll talk to y'all in my next video. I'm Kristi, and I'm planning us healthy.